welcome to CountryLine TV. I'm Ashley Higginbotham in the studio with Erin Kirby. Hi.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. I love your whole outfit.
Oh,
so
thank
cute.
you so much.
Yeah, I also loved your outfit at, what was it, the Opry Summer Series you performed
Oh,
at?
yes.
So how was that?
It was a blast. It was so fun. I played 3 shows for that, and I definitely was loving the maxi skirt season.
Yeah, I think we all do. It's just so much easier to throw something on like that.
So easy. I actually was wearing in-ears, and I was told it was monitors, and I was terrified that it was going to pull my skirt down.
Oh, no.
But it worked out. So then I just wore a belt the next time.
So it was fine.
It was perfect.
What would you say was your favorite part about performing there?
Oh my goodness. Honestly, the crowd was so great. We held a great crowd. It was just people that were dancing, families taking pictures, and everybody knew the songs, which was really, really cool.
Yeah, that's gotta be amazing.
Yeah, it was
Especially
awesome.
you're from Georgia, right?
I'm from Georgia.
Okay, what part area?
I'm from Jasper, Georgia. It's in the north, in the mountains. So it's only
Ooh.
3.5 hours from Nashville, which is amazing.
Yeah, you're able to go back and forth.
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay. So growing up in Georgia, what were your influences? Who did you listen to? Who did you really like?
It's funny because I did not grow up on country music. I grew up on mainly pop, R&B, and then a little bit of rock, but Adele and Sam Smith were the first 2 artists that I wanted to cover. So I love the songwriting. I love the vocal. And when I turned 16 and started driving, I realized that country music fits really well with the windows rolled down. And I was like, this is so me. It pairs nicely with my story. I can just be authentically me and write about growing up in Georgia. And I don't know why I didn't find it sooner or fall in love with it sooner, but I'm glad that it worked out the way it did.
Yeah. Speaking of Adele, I read something that people like to kind of describe you as Adele country.
Yes.
Yeah, how does that feel?
Oh, it's crazy. You know, it's probably the biggest compliment that I could receive because she is one of my top influences.
Yeah. So would she also be a dream collab?
Oh, absolutely. Yes. I would sing whatever she wanted me to.
Mary Had a Little Lamb. I'm fine.
Right. Yes. Let's do it.
Who else would you love to collab with?
Ooh, that's so tough because there's so many people I would want to collab with. Cody Johnson is a top one for me just because, again, the vocal is so strong. And then I would love to do in the future a worship collab. I love how Justin Bieber did something with Maverick City, and I just think that could be really powerful, colliding, a secular genre with the Christian world.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what, Elevation Worship.
Yes, love them.
Yeah. Which group would you love?
Oh, Maverick City is one of my top favorites. I love Elevation because I love Tiffany Hudson and I love Abby Gamboa. So if I had a chance to sing with them, I would be, starstruck and just in awe. But also Red Worship because Lizzie Morgan is incredible.
Agreed.
The vocal. I think I wouldn't be able to sing, actually. I would just be like the onstage crier. Yeah, literally. Be like, yes, Jesus, thank you.
This is amazing. I know that you said you wanted to cover Adele and Sam Smith, and I think I've seen on your Instagram that you did cover some worship songs.
Yes.
Is this how your love for music started?
It is. Yes.
Tell me more about that.
Yes. So I actually wanted to do pageants when I was about 8 or 9, but I always loved music. And when I told my mom, she was like, well, you could do talent if you want to do pageants. And I was all for that. So I started with Adele, like I said, and then I started singing in church as soon as I could. And I just found that God has given me a gift and I don't want to waste that, I don't want to take that for granted. So making sure that I can do everything I can and put my full heart into it and just trust in his process. That's all I'm doing, I just love music and I feel so honored that he's using me as a vessel in the secular world because I'm writing with people that may not know the Lord at all and I get to speak about that and it's just so cool.
Yeah, it's got to be an incredible feeling.
It is. I'm very blessed and just so thankful for that.
How do you, your friends and family back home feel about everything that you're doing right now?
I have the best support team. At my hometown support system is the greatest. There are tons of little restaurants and shops that play my music in the store, or they're wearing my old merch that I used to sell. And they're just the best. They are always sharing, always promoting, and I just feel lucky to know them,
That's incredible.
Yeah.
I think one of the songs that I really connected with and loved was Make a Move.
Oh, thank you.
That is such a cute song. I love it.
Thank you.
How was it like writing it, recording it? How'd that go?
I think I knew from the moment that I had the idea that it was something special. I came up with the idea in the car. I was just feeling frustrated, honestly, with the music world. And like I said, having faith, there's that, but it also can be tough because it's like, this is what I love so much. Like, can something just happen? And so I had this idea of maybe there's a sign that I need to just keep going and just to give me a little bit of motivation. And then we wrote this song and I was like, oh, this is the sign. This is the sign that I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So I brought in the idea with Joe Clemens and Andrew Beeson. We wrote the song that day and it was an immediate, like, I have to release this. I have to put this out as soon as possible.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of people just look for a sign and
yes.
They're like, oh, please, and you got it.
Right. Yes. I think so. And I think even in relationships, like, it's so much easier when they say, like, out of sight, out of mind. But I feel like it's easier if you're seeing what's happening. And if that person's moving on first, then maybe you don't really have a choice. Maybe that's the motivation you needed. Yeah.
So, Make a Move is part of your debut EP,
which is
recently out.
Yes.
Called In and Out of Love.
Yes.
Is your other song, Nowhere Everywhere, is that one a part of? Is that?
It is. Yes, it's the beginning of the story.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of the vibe I got. And this is before I even read anything about you, is when I listened to this, I was like, wait a minute, it kind of seems like it's going through like a cycle.
It is.
Was that the goal?
Yes, it was. I didn't even mean to do that. I was just writing songs. The last song on the EP is called Regretting You, and I wrote that about 2 years ago. But I knew that I wanted that song to be a part of a project. And so I just started writing songs that I loved, came out with these 5, and realized, wait a minute, I was writing a story this entire time and didn't even know it. So it tells the story of a love story that didn't really work out, but there was closure at the end. So
I loved it. I love the whole.
Oh, thank you so much.
What would you say was your favorite one to record and sing?
Oh my goodness, that is so tough. That's a really good question. Make a Move, honestly, is like my top. That's my favorite, and I love to sing that song because it's vocally challenging and I love to challenge myself. Okay. Yeah, but I also love Whiskey Does, and it's interesting because we kept the demo vocal. So the day that we wrote that song, we used the vocal from that. Wow. So just the emotion that came out of that day is also really special. So I feel like that one's up there too.
Wow, yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah.
So I'm going to switch gears a little bit.
Okay.
I want you to imagine if young you just kind of walked in the room.
Yeah.
What would she say to you and what would you say to her?
Oh my goodness. She would look at me and say, I can't believe you're doing country music. Because I was on a pageant show called King of Queens and I told the world that I didn't like country music on this national television show. That was so nice of me at 9. And that's what she would say to me. But to her, I would say, girl, you don't even know. You don't even know. Maybe turn on country a little bit more, get into it a little bit more, get some boots, and please don't dye your hair pink. That's what I would tell her.
This is one of my favorite questions to ask because you never know what you're going to get out of everybody. And that was an amazing answer.
Thanks,
So what does the rest of the year look like for you?
Oh my goodness. Well, we're kind of at the end and that's a little crazy.
Yeah.
A bunch of more rights, booking shows, getting ready for releases for 2026. I think that's going to be the rest of the year because we're coming up on the holidays and I'm going to go home to Georgia for a couple weeks.
Okay, yeah.
Kind of just chill.
Fan?
Oh my gosh, yes. My place was decorated like last week of October. I love Christmas.
Okay, I love that.
Yeah.
Would you ever record a Christmas song?
Absolutely. Yeah. Yes. I don't know which one I would do.
Okay.
But I would totally do one.
Yeah. I feel like maybe after listening to you and getting to know you right, maybe something like a Blue Christmas or something. Or something along that.
Yeah, that would be good.
One? Last Christmas.
Oh,
that's it.
You know what? I actually did a cover of that when I was a teenager with one of my best friends.
Did you really?
That would be kind of like a fun thing to bring back.
I could see that.
Maybe we need to do an updated version.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that song.
So Are you planning on doing any shows next year as well?
Yes, definitely. Stay tuned to my website because that's where I put all of my shows, but also my socials, of course.
Yeah, exactly. So where can people find you?
You can find me at Erin Kirby Music. It's Erin spelled the girl way, Kirby like the vacuum or the pink thing, and music spelled completely normal.
The pink thing?
The pink thing. The little, yeah, that's him. That's the guy or girl. I don't really know enough about Nintendo. I'm sorry.
I don't know if Kirby is I don't know. That's a good question.
Well, it's cute. Whatever it is.
Well, Erin Kirby's debut EP, In and Out of Love, is out now. Maybe Google if Kirby's a boy or girl while you're listening to it.
There you go.
Thank you for coming in today.
Thank you for having me.